Again, this is the reason why Volusia County officials want everyone living along the coast just to get out. This view right here shows the powerful waves destroying the seawall in Daytona Beach. We're seeing the same sort of thing up and down the coast right now, Luann.
Yeah, we want to get out to Fox 35's Valerie Boy. She is joining us live in Daytona Beach shores. And Valerie, earlier tonight, you showed us deputies going door to door telling people to get out of their condo buildings because the sheriff says they could collapse.
Yeah, how scary is that? They're very concerned about these buildings collapsing. Right now I am in Daytona Beach shores and law enforcement is out in full force. In fact, take a look over here. We have Port Orange police here outside the Pirates Cove condominium. Earlier this evening, I was on a water rescue truck. Take a look at this video. Deputies were going up and down streets, making sure no streets were flooding, making sure residents were safe. In fact, we talked to some residents earlier this evening. Take a listen to what they had to say.
This is kind of surreal. I come to the beach almost every weekend, and it's really sad to see what's happening, especially after Ian.
You can see the wind. So back here live, you could see the wind just blowing around here off of A1A. You can see it a little bit better in the headlights of the patrol cars. Of course, deputies want to remind everyone inside, stay safe. We're going to be keeping an eye on these buildings. So far, it looks okay, and again, a curfew takes place till 7 o'clock in the morning. Back to you guys.
All right, Valerie, thank you. And you can see in Valerie's live shot right there that strong winds are moving through Volusia County right now.
Yeah, and Fox 35's Christy Kern is a little bit south of that location. She's at the Port Orange Causeway, also called the Dunlawton Bridge. So, Christy, it looks like you're getting some of that as well.
Yeah, John, Luann, like you just said, we just switched locations since we last talked to you. We are now at the Port Orange Causeway. It has been closed to traffic since earlier tonight, and that's because it leads to Daytona Beach shores, where much of that area has been evacuated and deemed unsafe. Now, here where we're standing, this is the most rain that we've seen really since we've been out here. It just actually started to pick up just as you guys were about to talk to us. The wind, though, has also been picking up. We do have a wind speed gauge, and right now it's telling me it's just about around 10 miles per hour. Of course, we've seen this vary a lot since we've been out here. Just a couple minutes ago, it was close to 30 miles per hour. So that just shows you just how much it's changing. The Halifax River is right below us, and that's already starting to flood onto some nearby streets and some neighborhoods. And some people we talk to are leaving their homes, and some people are staying. It really depends on who you talk to. The people who are leaving are saying that after Hurricane Ian came through just more than a month ago, they're still recovering, so they're really not willing to chance it again at this point. So, of course, we'll be out here, we'll be monitoring the situation, and we'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. Live tonight, Christy Kern, Fox 35 News.
All right, Christy, thank you so much. And the storm surge also starting to come in around Flagler County tonight.
Yeah, wind and waves have really started to escalate at Flagler Beach. Fox 35's Connor Hansen is joining us live from there tonight. So, Connor, you're in the dark. I know the pier is behind you. How's it holding up?
Well, and we're doing our best to keep that thing lit up. We've got one of our strongest lights shining out on that pier, and we've been out here all night now, and it does seem like the wind is picking up even more, and that's contributing to some of those big waves. And again, as I've mentioned, that pier is about 20 feet tall, if that gives you any idea of how high these waves are coming in. Some look like they're about halfway up that. And when you look out at the ocean, you really only see white. That just shows how much the ocean is just churning right now. And the thing is, high tide happened at 8:30. That's a couple hours ago now, and it's going to be going out till 2 a.m. But it really doesn't seem like the water has really gone down much. We're still seeing it come all the way up to the edge of basically where the sidewalk is, splashing up above it. You can see another huge one just crashing down right now, and it's tough to see the very end of that pier because the farther you go out, the darker it is, but there are pieces of it just kind of dangling. After Hurricane Ian, the pier was left badly damaged, and they do plan to replace it. It's been closed ever since then. The big question now is, will this storm finally do it in? Right now it's been closed. They're not letting anybody out on that pier. There's actually police officers here to make sure that doesn't happen. Now, the sheriff's office also put out a warning earlier today telling people not to come out here to the barrier islands to come take pictures, do stuff like that. We still have seen a lot of people doing that, but it's calmed down in the past hour or so. It's very quiet out here. Not a lot of people on the roads on A1A where we're standing, which is a good thing, because just a little bit south of here, they have part of the road closed because of so much erosion that, again, started with Ian washing out the sand and the rock underneath the road. There's a detour, though, to get around that. On the other side of the barrier island by the intercoastal, we are seeing flooding on some of those roads, closing them down in communities. Some people starting to see water approaching their homes. Now, going back to the people out here, one thing to note, police here told us they actually got a call. 2 guys were out swimming in the ocean, looking just like this. Obviously extremely unsafe. They're out here to prevent anyone else from doing that. Reporting live in Flagler Beach, Connor Hansen, Fox 35 News.